1. Scaphism. Scaphism was one of the weirdest and most disturbing punishments in history. The criminal was trapped between two hollow wooden boats. Milk and honey were forced into the mouth and spread over the body. This attracted flies, insects, and worms in large numbers. The sun burned the skin during the day. Infections spread inside the body over time. Death usually took several painful days. 2. The Brazen Bull. The Brazen Bull was one of the strangest execution devices ever made. It was a hollow statue of a bull made from metal. The criminal was locked inside the bull. A fire was lit underneath to heat the metal slowly. Pipes inside changed screams into bull-like sounds. People watched from outside in fear and shock. This punishment was used in ancient Greece. 3. The Judas Cradle. The Judas Cradle was a very strange and painful punishment. It was a wooden pyramid with a sharp, pointed top. The criminal was suspended above the point using ropes. The body was lowered slowly onto the sharp tip. Pain increased as body weight pressed down. The punishment lasted for many hours. Infections were very common afterward. It was used in medieval Europe. 4. Hanging cage, gibbet cage. The hanging cage was a very strange public punishment. The criminal was locked inside an iron cage. The cage was hung high in a public place. No food or water was given to the person. The body weakened slowly over time. People watched the suffering day after day. Death usually took many days or weeks. This punishment was used in medieval Europe. 5. The Spanish donkey. The Spanish donkey was a very strange torture device made of wood. It had a sharp, triangular top like a roof edge. The criminal was forced to sit on the sharp edge. Heavy weights were tied to the legs. The sharp wood cut deeper as time passed. Pain increased slowly and continuously. Many victims fainted from the suffering. This punishment was used in medieval Spain. 6. Rat torture. Rat torture was one of the weirdest punishments using animals. A small cage filled with live rats was placed on the criminal's body. The cage was heated from the outside using fire. The rats tried to escape the heat. Many victims later died from infection. This punishment was used in medieval Europe. 7. Breaking on the wheel. Breaking on the wheel was a very strange and brutal punishment. The criminal was tied tightly to a large wooden wheel. Heavy iron bars were used to break the bones. Arms and legs were smashed one by one. The wheel was raised in public view. Death did not happen quickly in many cases. This punishment was used in medieval Europe. 8. Flaying. Flaying was one of the most shocking punishments in history. The criminal was tied tightly so they could not move. Skin was slowly removed from the body. Pain was extreme and very hard to survive. Death usually happened from shock or blood loss. Sometimes the removed skin was displayed publicly. This punishment was used in ancient Assyria. 9. The Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden was a terrifying metal coffin used in medieval Europe. It looked like a tall cabinet with spikes inside. The criminal was locked inside the cabinet. When closed, the spikes pierced the body in many places. Death could take several minutes or hours. People could watch the punishment from outside. It was used to scare and punish criminals publicly. Many museums have replicas of the Iron Maiden today. 10. The Scold's Bridle, Brank. The Scold's Bridle was a metal mask used in medieval Europe. It was placed over the criminal's head and locked tightly. A metal plate pressed painfully on the tongue. This punishment attacked the mind as much as the body.